just as happy walking you through, just commenting by myself if you prefer. I'm in the Warships Esports Talk channel. Yeah, I hope Evan, you enjoyed the screenshot there. That was an action-packed battle that just kind of went on and on. That was pretty cool. Definitely not what I was expecting based off of what I was seeing there. Okay. I'll be on the chat, never mind. Okay, that's fine. So we're looking here at our gearing that was running defensive fire with the anti-air flag. You've got smoke, premium consumables, all that good stuff. No other flags though, which is kind of interesting, being tier 10. And I believe this is the standard type 5 camo, so it's just the 3% to concealment and 4% to dispersion camo. So no special XP gaining, anything like that. Which is, I mean, fine. I haven't used those in, God, it must be like over a year now at this point. I used to use them religiously, and then all of a sudden, Wargaming just starts handing out camos like candy, so, you know, I'll take them. 100% camos? Sure. Duckman, I'm talking about the World of Warships community Discord. If anybody's on that, if you want, just send the invite link in the chat, and people can grab it. I figure we can all jump into that one for the ranked discussion in just a little bit. Yeah, saving clan battles, flags for clan battles and ranked. That makes sense. I've had to start doing that more too, and you know, it's all right. I don't know how I feel about doing clan battles and ranked on such a rapid rotation. I know that Lady Zath doesn't exactly approve, because it basically is one competitive mode after another for me to be playing. But you know, it's gotten better. I think as I've gotten more confident in my own abilities, especially with ranked battles, it's not as bad. I've got like 600 det flags all stockpiled, so I'm good for ranked. I usually don't use detonation flags up until I'm ranked 5 to 2, and then I'll start running anti-det flags. I know that GRE score is probably going to switch to that too. Shimakaze spotted, sending out some torps. Makes sense. There's really nobody that I mean, they can hit you, but it looks like they're all trying to target other ships right now. Nope, you got one salvo coming your way. First blood, nice job, and you died. I noticed you're not using priority target, so basically when you're targeted, you know you're being, or when you're detected, you know you're being shot at and stuff. RPF is telling you the Fletcher might be going around the back of the island. There he is. Super Test Alabama does not have 99% detonation reduction. If you're talking about its camo and its capabilities, it does not have that. SAT score, play carrier so you don't det. You got a thing for carriers, huh? Alright, now it looks like your team is pretty much doing an AC split. You've got a pretty large group south of C that's afraid of pushing because of that Z-52 and the Shima, but they're starting to move now. That's good to see. You're capping A. Both sides are down a destroyer. They are really bunched up in two spots, up to the north and off to the west. And there's that Donskoy radar. getting resets on you, unfortunately, but as you know, that's a very short radar, so it's only good for 1, maybe 2 salvos. Yeah, I can see you're definitely looking for incoming shots, and that's paying off. I mean, fortunately you lost a torpedo there, but it'll be back. Nice. Republic takes out the Donskoy. That's going to make your life a lot easier. As you can see, you're already starting to move in. A little more aggressive there. Rune is going away, so, I mean, you've got tremendous torp arcs. I would almost try to torp the Iowa, or, because where the Conqueror was going, I mean, if you send torps up this way, you might get a shot on him, but you don't know necessarily. There's also the Amagi, and you don't know what the Amagi's doing. He could make that hard, crazy Ivan turn, or he can push through it. You aggressive music, absolutely. Filthy Pelican was in here. Hey, that's cool. He's a former. Uh-oh. So the Amagi did come around. You got one set of torps out, and you haven't sent the other one out yet. My guess is you want to wait and try to trigger the DCP cooldown. So if he sets a flood on the Amagi's going to instantly DCP, right? And get rid of that flood. That's what most people do when they get flooded. And the thing is, if you wait just 8 seconds, well, now his DCP is off again, and he gets flooded, and that flood sticks. Of course, with that many torpedoes smacking him on the side, yeah. He gone. Very risky decision here to go broadside. I know you're trying to get south and get out of the Fletcher's torp capability, but boy, I don't know, when I do that, the torpedoes just randomly show up, and then, you know, I die. And yes, I would not expect the Amagi to do that either, but based on his last known position, I would expect him to pop up one way or the other relatively soon. .tm. Conqueror is showing up so you can farm him. Islands are definitely OP. They have infinite armor, they block all your shots, they block vision, but they let radar through because they're jerks. Hello, Rude. Now I would expect the Iowa, or the Conqueror, to speed up and turn behind the island. Yep, there he is. So you could torp this channel right here and possibly catch the Conqueror. Maybe even the Iowa too, the way Iowa's moving. Oh, you've got your Republic div mate, who's probably going to get some shots on this guy. Obviously, with your health positioning and all that, you don't want to be shooting him. Yeah, see, if you had fired down that channel, I think you might have gotten the Conqueror. But it looks like you're gonna get the rune, so, oh, maybe. And you got detected. That's unfortunate. Especially with that Conqueror right there. Might be a good idea to smoke up and try to, I don't know, mitigate some damage, but... Alright, hey, torpedo up the butt on the rune. Yeah, Fletcher doesn't have CE, I guess. That's off to your Montana. Look at this Montana right here. He's doing work butting up to that island. And you've got an AFK Ibuki as well. Oh well. It is random battles after all, isn't it? And Fletcher came back around, interestingly enough. Time to gun him down. Yeah, the rune is too far away to really help. Conqueror's on the other side of the island, so it's really just... I mean, maybe the Iowa that's gonna get some shots at you. Here they come. But, I mean, you've got Yugumo, you've got your div mate. Nice. Okay, good. Fletcher's down. Randoms. I've met some good players in randoms too. It happens, but yeah. I mean, you can't go into randoms expecting to win every game. It's like you can't go into ranked or even clan battles that way. Kitty Cat has decided to jump up and say hello. Your div mate isn't doing too well. He's about to burn out. And somewhere along the line you lost your other bud too. So, let's take a look at the mini-map. Your Montana has found another island to hide behind. Donskoy is probably going to die by trying. Ibuki is going to be spotted very soon if he hasn't already by the Zao. We've got a Zao and B-Cap, and Rune and Iowa and Conquer all right there, so nice juicy torpedo targets, but I mean the enemy team is really clumped up and your team is kind of all over the place. So we're going to have to see how this plays out. What's up, Helicopter? How you doing, man? Yeah, sometimes matchmaker giveth and matchmaker taketh away. There are times where, you know, the enemy team just feels stacked with really good players, and you're just like, oh, come on. So I get you there. Alright, what are you looking to torp? I'm guessing the Montana. Yep, the AFK Ibuki was spotted and found. Yeah, Montana's role-playing at Des Moines sounds about right. Probably full health too, but you know, that's randoms for you. Now this is nice, because look at the Conqueror and Montana. I mean, you've got a chance to hit both of them. Which means you're going to hit neither, right? Because you're just going to go right past your torps to go right between them. I hate when that happens. Gotta watch that Zao. Zao's going to push in hard. Oh, beautiful torpedoes. Goodbye, Montana. Yeah, your team really needed that kill. 136k, not bad. Your Montana's decided to turn and do something. Watch the Zao. This is a very precarious position, but it also means that your torps get there much quicker, so yay. Now you notice that he's not smoking up. He could smoke, but if he smokes, he lets them know where he is. Which obviously you don't want. Conqueror's turning out, okay. Torpedoes from Yugumo are convincing him to leave. Notice how he's using that indicator to kind of guess where the Conqueror is going to go. If the Conqueror goes straight, then he's going to go into that first set. If he turns away or in, it'll go into that second set. All he needs to do is get one flood here, and that Conqueror is going to be losing an awful lot of hit points. Got the Rune coming in to join the party as well, as the Montana looks like he's engaging the Iowa and possibly the Zao. Oh lol. Goodbye, Conqueror. Surprised that's not a devastating strike. Nice talk in the chat, that's good. I have a feeling you're not done yet, though. As the Zao takes out the Montana, gee, that's a real shame. So, with the Rune turning towards you, I guess he's the person you want to shoot, but Island's coming up, you're not going to get that shot. You're going to C-cap to try to grab the cap. Now I'm curious why you shot there. Are you trying to get him to commit to coming back to you? Maybe get his attention off the Yugumo? At that point, yeah, you're just gonna keep shooting. Get him to shoot at you. Oh, we got an Iowa that's coming this way too, so we might very well see an Iowa appear just in time to get torpedoed by you. Yeah, the other DD should be moving up, but he was running away for a bit, so I'm guessing that he got spotted and used his guns and was being targeted and that sort of thing, so... Props to that Donskoy for surviving. I mean, I figured he would have been dead a long time ago. Okay, yeah, you were trying to get a fire on the Rune. That makes sense. Especially with the fact that he wasn't looking your way, his guns were completely turned the opposite direction. I mean, that's true. For those of you guys that are here at the chat, we're gonna do, I think, one more replay. We got Mr. Def here that sent in a replay. And then we're gonna do some ranked talk with the next season of Rank coming up. Something I haven't done yet, and if you have the community Discord, and Warships NA community Discord thing run by Doomlock, and I think Helicopter Rescue, go ahead and get into that Discord. We can get you into the voice chat. If anybody has that link, you can just post it in the Twitch channel for invite. If not, I'll post it or whatever. RPF is very useful here, knowing that the Zao isn't going to pop off from behind an island. Absolutely. Using RPF, we can see that, or radio location, we can see that the Zao himself, well, actually, this is probably the Iowa it's looking at, but it tells you that nobody's really going to contest C-cap. And what you're doing here is you're trying to cap B, but be in a position to torpedo the channel, which people just love to go down, right? Because it's a fun little funnel. Thanks, Helicopter. Appreciate it. So we'll talk about chips, we'll talk about advice, all that good stuff. And you've got a minute left, and you guys are still freaking winning this. This is awesome, but ooh, you gotta get that Zao off the board quickly. He just spotted you. You're backing up a lot. Oh, TCB. Oh. Now, can you get the kill on him? Oh, the other Zao's coming in from behind. Wow. Alright, now if only the Yugumo was spotting. Another torpid on the Zao in the back. Now, that Zao could have Hydro, so... this is it. Oh, my God. Oh, and you just won! Oh, my God! Did you see that, guys? 0 minutes, 200,000 damage, 744 to 702. All it would have taken is one more salvo, and they would have won. That's a close game. You weren't kidding when you said that's a close battle. Thank you for sharing that, Sasha. That was awesome. Whew. Good stuff. I see we got a few people in the talk already. That's cool. So I'm gonna move this down. Any comments for Sasha? I mean, I don't know what to say other than maybe torp the channel earlier because you know that they're coming that way and they have less maneuverability. So maybe that's the only that's the only nitpick I can make for that one. What do you guys think? Wow. While that's going on, Mr. Def, what is the replay that you have? Which one did you send in? I don't remember. I think it was an All Destroyer game, or maybe that was Sea Bear. Yeah, you're welcome, man. That was good stuff. It was really good stuff. Okay, yeah, good point. You could have popped Defensive Fire to get a spotter off of you at that one point where you got detected for like all of a second or two. So that could have been useful. Sure. All Destroyer, Mr. Def. Okay, I've got two of